Hi, my name is Reggie Powell, and on behalf of the team here at Marriage Reconciliation Playbook, I would like to welcome you once again to another Love Fest, where we celebrate the two of you and what the two of you are doing with your marriage. We're so happy with you. We're so proud of you. We love what you're doing. We love your marriage, and we want to see it go as far. We want your marriage to represent our successful, loving marriage revolution. And we want to get right behind you guys and cheer you guys on to that end. And for that, in that spirit, we want to make sure that we can provide you with as much as possible. We want to be your marriage university, if you will. So if you have any topic that you need us to cover, please put it in the chat, in the comments, and we will definitely cover it for you. And while we're on that note, can you please subscribe, give us a like and subscribe, because this is the only way that we are able to continue to provide needed marriage relationship help. And on that note, if you do nothing else, please head on over to marriagereconciliationplaybook.com and sign up for our daily successful marriage tips so the two of you have no excuse not to treat each other lovingly. Okay, so that covers all that. Let's see. We love you guys. We are so happy with the two of you and what you are doing. And what we have been covering concerning the two of you is the concept of love. And what is love? We covered the concept of the lack of a marriage university and things that we would learn before we would get married in a best case scenario. But because there is no school, there is nothing like that, we don't get to learn these things. We only find them out the hard way on the job training. And a lot of times that can lead to some heartache, as I'm sure you know. So we want to cover these things and kind of equip you with them as you go along so you don't have to find out the hard way. And so the main thing that we're covering right now is the concept of love and what is love. And we've covered aspects of love so far. We've covered the fact that love is patient, that love is kind, and that love, it does not envy. We've covered those. So the next thing that we're going to cover about the next aspect of love we're going to cover is love does not boast. What does that mean in your marriage? Well, when it comes to communication with your wife or with your husband, let's just start with this question. When the two of you get in an argument, who should apologize? The answer to that question, of course, is whoever was right. Whoever feels that they were right, they're the one that should apologize. And that question, that's kind of an old question when it comes to marriage. But when you think about the concept of love and the fact that love does not boast, that question, the answer to that question kind of says it all in a nutshell. Love does not boast. So if you're in an argument with your wife and you or your husband and you are arguing and you know that you were correct, and you can see and during the argument, you can see that the other way, if you're correct, you usually can see that most of what's coming at you while you're arguing is more emotions than actual facts. Think about this. When you're correct, you're arguing, you have the facts on your side. If your spouse does not have the facts on their side and they're arguing with you, trust me, their self-preservation situation, their self-preservation concept is what is kicking in. And they are not trying to see your side. They're not trying to see facts. They're trying to protect themselves. So when it comes to the concept of love not boasting, this is the best place to think about this. The best place in your marriage to think about love not boasting is when you are in such an argument and you have all the facts on your side and you can see your spouse just sitting there steaming or even talking. You can hear your spouse steaming because your spouse is mad. When it's at the time in the conversation that facts don't really matter, this is when you, with all the facts on your side, need to humble yourself. This is when you need to come down, to a non-factual level come down to a straight level of communication and love. So truth is not always a good thing. It can be used as a weapon. Truth can be used as a weapon, and especially in marriage. And we as married couples must be extremely careful not to use truth as a weapon. And that is basically the concept of love not boasting. When you have truth on your side, you can apply this to many different things, but this is the basic concept. You have truth on your side, be loving with that truth. Don't use it as a weapon. Don't put it on your chest. Don't go out and just don't go out bragging about it. Be loving, be humble. And that is our lesson today. We've talked about love not boasting. So don't let your love boast. We love you guys. Once again, if there's anything we can do for you, give us drop us a note. Take care. We look forward to seeing you next time.